TommyInnit has just absolutely cooked KSI. Like, there was no need for this. But Tommy is just releasing nothing but bangers over on his Twitter page against Logan Paul and KSI. And it's just not stopping anytime soon. He's just absolutely ruined him with one tweet. And I cannot wait for this to be the next Dan TDM moment where KSI just won't let this shit go. You know that this is just going to play on his mind, and TommyInnit's going to be living rent-free in this guy's massive forehead for the next few weeks. But it all has something to do with Donald Trump and Prime. All right, so obviously, you know, Donald Trump isn't exactly new to Logan Paul or KSI, as not too long ago, just before the presidential election over in America, Donald Trump did make an appearance on the Impaulsive podcast, the Donald Trump interview, Impaulsive episode 418, which went on to be quite a success. And obviously, you know, it looks as if Donald Trump was trying to appeal to the younger audience.
Just so bad. He's the worst president in the history of our country.
You should make a diss track on him.
Yeah, we'll do something.
Do you think that you're starting to soften your views on some of the networks that you may have not gotten along with in the past?
No, they're fake news.
He had a street fight this past week.
And how did it work out?
How you think, Mr. President?
I think he probably did pretty good. I've watched enough of you fighting.
Unidentified aerial phenomena in the sky. We don't know what they are. Do you?
It's very possible. Really powerful stuff. AI. They made a commercial, me promoting a product, and it wasn't me. And I said, did I make that commercial?
Rap beefs. Big rap beef just happened. Drake or Kendrick?
There you go. So that was a little interlude into the beginning of the whole podcast. If you want to go and check it out, go over to Impaulsive. I don't know why you would want to, though. But anyway, so, you know, obviously in Impaulsive, Prime is literally littered everywhere. You can't gaze your eyes more than a couple of centimeters without in your peripherals just seeing Prime. Prime. They love it. So Donald Trump's got to know something about Prime. But apparently, you know, it isn't Donald Trump's first rodeo with Prime, as apparently on an Impaulsive Clips, Logan Paul caught Donald Trump with Prime. If I had audio.
Dana White, because of Prime, he calls me over and introduces me to Donald Trump, and Donald Trump said something like, "You are fantastic." I'm like, "Thank you, Mr. Trump." So I go to sit down in my seat, and Donald Trump stands up, and he grabs the Prime that's in front of him, and he kind of is like holding it by his side, and he looks at me, and he like nods at me, and goes like this, and gives me the like, "Damn, this good."
Trump was drinking.
There you go. So Donald Trump's obviously not new to Prime. There's no way that, you know, Donald Trump, it's within Logan Paul's best interest to get one of the biggest political figureheads in the world to endorse his product, right? Which endorse he did, as at the latest UFC fights, Donald Trump was spotted drinking Prime, and this clip has been going viral over on Twitter, where Donald Trump is obviously sat next to Elon Musk right here, and he picks up a bottle of Prime. Gonna have to mute it for copyright reasons, but you can see there he's got a bottle of Prime in his hand. He opens it up and everyone's like, "Oh my God, he took such a big gulp. He clearly loves it. Look, he's not just drinking it for product placement. He really loves it." I kid you not. This is how this is how Logan Paul and KSI fans are. They're like, "Oh my God, the amount of time that he spent drinking that stuff was unbelievable." So yeah, there he is drinking Prime. KSI jumps straight on this, as KSI would do, as probably, you know, the figurehead and CEO of Prime Hydration. W Trump, right? W Trump, because Donald Trump took a swig of the drink and he loved it, apparently, and he really enjoyed himself. And then Elon Musk, later on, was also caught drinking a bottle of Prime, right next to Donald Trump, as you can see, drinking Prime, and then KSI jumps on it, W Elon. I mean, someone asked a fantastic question here. Bin Laden drank Prime, would you say W Bin Laden? And then just, oh my God, people, the internet is a wild place, okay? It's not a safe place, it's a wild, like, someone actually created this. Like, Jesus, man. Anyway, it does beg the question, though, would he be saying that kind of stuff? Obviously, Elon Musk being the richest man in the world, and Donald Trump being the biggest political figurehead on the planet, arguably, you know, drinking his product is going to be good for sales. Of course, he's going to promote it and go all over it. But one person who jumped straight on the bandwagon was TommyInnit. And I don't know who's letting this man cook at the minute, but my lord, he is chefing that shit up, right? As he jumped on this, retweeted the W Trump, which I've just shown you. You would literally blow your dad. if it meant Prime sales went up. Bloody hell, man. Now, obviously, TommyInnit has just been cooking everyone recently. He obviously, he jumped straight on Logan Paul recently for doing a Prime product placement in the middle of the Gaza conflict, right? So you can see on his Twitter here on the 4th of October, right, I'm done. Gaza conflict, Prime product placement, Prime advert. And then he went on to, like, basically Logan Paul went off to claim that TommyInnit was glazing, posted all the screenshots of all the messages and stuff. Tommy's like, why would you keep posting private messages of me being kind to you? Are you stupid? Because you are an attention offline and run to Twitter when I don't acknowledge you, another fake internet kid. Wow, you caught me red-handed. Logan Paul, call me back. I think we should handle this like adults. You man-child, leave me alone. Like, look, and then he goes on to do Vapely. Right? Like, I don't know who is allowing TommyInnit to have Twitter right now, but thank you. Thank you, Twitter gods, for this. Because this is what we need in our lives right now. But yeah, he put out a tweet saying, you would literally blow your dad if it meant Prime sales went up. Bloody hell, man. And the comments were absolutely crazy. One comment said, dude, can you blame him for this? The lead in the Prime rotted his brain. Nothing but bangers from you recently. I'm crying. Why'd you cook him like that? W TommyInnit. It's crazy little morals this guy has. Anyone who works with a circle of people who should be questioning their own ethics. A lot of people bringing this up. I'm not sure 100%. I need to look into this, what this is all about. But if you know about that, let me know in the comments below. And then I did see another fantastic. Yeah, I mean, I saw, everyone's just kind of like, yeah, new Tommy Twitter war soon. You know for a fact that KSI is not going to let this slide. His ego is so inflated, right? And I still am quite a fan of KSI, you know. Not as much as I was, because I like KSI and I like respect what he's managed to do away from YouTube. But in the past few months, man, this guy's ego has become so inflated that it like kind of undoes the good stuff that he's done away from YouTube and like the trailblazing that he's done. And now it's just like, this guy thinks he's like God's gift. He thinks his shit don't stink, and you know, his shit very much stinks right now. And you know for a fact that his ego's not going to let this slide. He's going to end up retweeting this all over Twitter, and it's going to be another Dan TDM moment where it's just living rent-free in that massive forehead. But yeah, it's a crazy world that we live in. What do you make of this? I mean, I'll rate it. TommyInnit, he is doing the people's work right now. Let me know what you think about this down in the comments below. Do you think that KSI is going to let this slide? Oh, should we expect a response very soon? Actually, I'm just going to check his Twitter right now just to see before I leave off. Yeah, nothing right now. Nothing as of right now. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. While you're down there, jump to get the hell out of that like button, subscribe if you're new, and until next time, I'll speak to you later. Peace.